everybody, Reading at Home with Mrs. Huntley. Today I'm bringing to you a second book written by an author that I read last week that I heard a ton of kids really liked. So I bring to you Milk Goes to School by Terry Border. So it's not a sequel, which means that it doesn't go along with the other book, Peanut Butter and Cupcake, but it has a lot of characters that are very similar and the style of writing is really similar, which is pretty exciting. Here we go. I'll read to you, you'll listen to me, me. Books, let's open up and see. I'll read to you, you'll listen to me, me. Books, let's open up and see. The birthday of this book is 2016. So if we put 16 in our head and count up to 20, how many do we get? 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. 4. This story is 4 years old, but this book I've only had for about a year. So, Milk Goes to School. I like that. Look at, there's like a little peanut riding on a swing, and here's a carrot holding a backpack, and a cupcake is waving hello. Milk Goes to School by Terry Border. Adjust a little bit so you can see a bit better. Look at all those cute backpacks. It was the morning of her first day of school, and Milk was feeling just the teeniest bit scared. Don't worry, her dad said. You're la creme de la creme. That means the best of the best. And he gave her a brand new backpack for good luck. Do you remember your first day of school? It was so long ago. At school, Milk walked over to the first kids she saw. I really like your backpack, Cupcake said. Thank you, Milk answered. My dad gave it to me. He said I'm la creme de la creme. That means the best of the best. Waffle leaned over to Cupcake and whispered, I think this milk is spoiled. Milk sniffed herself. She didn't think she smelled spoiled. Please find a seat, everyone, said Miss Pear. Sit by me, Milk said to Cupcake. You're pretty like I am. Yep, she's spoiled, Waffle said to himself. But Milk ignored him. She didn't think she was spoiled at all. Look at Egg is holding a pencil. I like the details of this book. Miss Pear asked everyone to draw a picture of their family. Milk asked Carrot, would you like to share crayons? I don't care at all, Carrot said. Like I said to Salad, let us be friends. Carrot seemed okay. Everyone did a good job, but Milk was really proud of her drawing. Don't you think it looks beautiful? She asked Carrot. Waffle looked at Carrot and said, spoiled. But Milk shook her head. She didn't think she was spoiled. She was just trying to be friendly. Then Miss Pear asked the kids what they wanted to do when they grew up. Cupcake wanted to be an artist. Peanut wanted to be the first astronaut on Mars. Potato wanted to be a sailor in his gravy boat. And Milk said that maybe she could be a queen because she liked being the boss. Waffle said, she's so spoiled. You don't seem too sweet yourself, said Milk. Uh-oh, now they're not getting along. Next, the class worked on their spelling. Milk couldn't wait to show the other kids what a good speller she was. So when Milk's paper got splattered, she yelled and stomped her feet. You messed it up, Soup, she said. Waffle turned to Soup and said, she's spoiled. But Milk didn't think she was spoiled. She just liked having her paper look pretty is all. Later in the library, Milk asked if someone cut the cheese. I don't like that saying, said Cheese, but I think someone tooted. Oops, sorry, said Beans. Milk started to leave. I'll curdle if I stay. Spoiled, Waffle mouthed to Beans. You don't seem too sweet yourself, said Milk. You're an awful waffle. Uh-oh, they're not getting along at all. Now they're saying hurtful things. That doesn't sound like a very good idea. On the way back to class, Milk followed Waffle and Cupcake in line. Waffle, you're slower than Syrup, said Milk. That's not true, said Waffle. Syrup is way back there behind us. Cupcake turned and waved at him. Milk was not happy. She was just trying to be friendly. Back in the classroom, they watched a movie that showed baby chicken nuggets hatching. They were so cute, but Egg got worried because he didn't want something to hatch from him. Milk said, "Don't worry, I think you might be a rotten egg." "Look who's talking," answered Egg. Then both of them got in trouble for arguing. "They're both spoiled," Waffle said to Cupcake. Milk decided she didn't like Waffle. At recess, Milk watched as Apple asked Waffle how they could get some more kids to play tag. "Ice cream!" yelled Waffle. "Really?" Apple said. "Why would you do that?" "Ice cream!" yelled Waffle. "I know, I heard you," said Apple, "and it's scaring me." Waffle said, "I'm just trying to get Ice Cream's attention over here. Ice Cream! Hey, Ice Cream, would you like to play?" Milk wished someone would invite her to play, but she knew that what Waffle would say if she asked, and Milk didn't think she was spoiled at all. At the end of recess, Celery lost a raisin, and everyone helped her look for it. After a while, Milk admitted she had already thrown it away when she found it sticking to her shoe. She did offer to get him a new one, but Waffle rolled his eyes. Milk wasn't sure if she liked school at all, or if any of the kids liked her. On the way back to class, Milk was too sad to watch where she was going. She didn't notice Banana's peel. She slipped and spilled herself all over the floor. "Oh no! Quick, someone bring in the kittens," laughed an Egg. "I bet we could make some good cottage cheese out of that spoiled milk," laughed Waffle. "If we jump up and down, I think we can make the milk shake," laughed Beans. Cupcake was worried and began to cry. "Milk might be a little spoiled, but she did ask me to sit by her this morning. And when we drew pictures, she did share her best crayons," said Carrot. "Plus, she said she would go to the lunchroom to get me a new raisin," said Celery. "And milk does help grow strong teeth and bones," said Barbecue Chicken. "Let's not cry over spilled milk," said Miss Pear. "We'll mop her up and get her back in her carton in no time." During all of this, while she was just in a big puddle, Milk heard her classmates. She was surprised any of them cared about her, especially because, well, maybe she had been acting a little bit, well, just the teeniest bit spoiled. But the excitement wasn't over for the day. As soon as Milk was back in her carton and all the kids were back in the classroom, Cupcake got a whiff of Pepper, who was standing nearby, and achoo! Cupcake sneezed off her frosting and sprinkles all over Milk and everyone else in the class. "Oops," said Cupcake. Everyone waited for Milk to get steamed, but she didn't yell or stamp her feet. "It's okay, Cupcake. It was an accident," said Milk. "Now we all look like la creme de la creme." The whole class laughed, even Waffle. "I was wrong about you," Waffle said to Milk. "You're not too spoiled." "That's nice of you to say," said Milk. "You actually seem pretty sweet yourself." So in the end, it seems like everybody started to get along, but it took a little while, didn't it? So make sure if you're struggling to get along with people at your house right now, that you take a breath and you think about what you're saying. And then if you do hurt somebody's feelings, that you apologize. I know that's kind of a tricky thing to do. I really like this story. It also reminded me of another story that we have read in kindergarten. So when I go back to this page right here, I have a text-to-text connection. So it said that Cupcake got a whiff of pepper and it made her sneeze. That made me think of when we read that story about the bear and about when Bear wasn't waking up and all of the animals were all around and he was sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, and then that pepper flake went through the air and he woke up in a big hot chew and found all of his friends there ready for tea. If you remember that story, tell your family another detail about it. Maybe tell them some of the characters that you remember or the setting or some of the events that happened in that story. All right, I will see you again the next time that I read From My Home to Yours. I'll see you soon. Bye.